Star Citizen is an ambitious and innovative video game that has pushed the boundaries of what's capable in gaming. The Stanton system offers players one of the largest play areas, with a range of unique and diverse locations. However, the game is still in development. There has been much debate amongst the gaming community regarding whether the game needs new locations right now or new gameplay. What's said in the chairman's letter is that we're not going to get server meshing before Q4, probably not until Q1 2024. But there's a lot of things that will be added to the game in the meantime, or should be added to the game. And these things are really not contingent on adding a new star system. There will be a lot of gameplay additions slated to add this year, hopefully, that I really don't care about Pyro right now, or new locations at all. And I think there's a large portion of the fan base that's in that boat. We just want it out of the way so we can get to more interesting places like Nyx or maybe even Terra. But however, I think there's enough room in Stanton to focus on new gameplay loops right here. Stuff like the new actor status system, aerodynamic control surfaces, life support system management. All of that is supposed to be coming this year, and we can get that without Pyro. One of the main arguments in favor of adding new locations to Star Citizen is going to be the sheer size of the game's universe. While the game already offers a range of locations, it's essential to remember that the game is still in development and will continue to grow over time. Adding new locations to the game is crucial to ensure that the players continue to have a new and exciting experience and that the game remains engaging and fresh. And some other arguments in favor of new locations is that it will add to the game's realism. Star Citizen aims to provide a fully immersive and realistic space experience, with the addition of new locations to help achieve this goal. The inclusion of new planets, space stations, and other locations will add to the realism and give players a greater sense of exploration and discovery. However, there are also arguments against adding new locations. One of the main arguments is that the game already has a large number of locations as is, and adding more will not change the experience we have now anyways. The game is already big, and PvP players already have a hard time trying to find action. Additionally, the game's developers may need to focus on improving existing locations like ArcCorp, rather than just adding new ones, to ensure that the game remains stable and bug-free. And being that we won't get Pyro until server meshing is complete, is it wise to focus on that right now? Pyro may distract developers from addressing existing issues in the game. Star Citizen has been in development for several years, and while the game has made significant progress, it still has many bugs and many issues that needs to be addressed. We already kind of know about this from the recent rough launch of 3.18, and 3.18.2 still is pretty rough. Adding new locations may divert the developers' attention away from these issues, resulting in less polish and an enjoyable game. The issue I have with adding new locations is that, at the end of the day, after you've seen all the new sites, what you are left with is the same gameplay experience you had before the new locations was added in the first place. What will your second or third playthrough be like after you've seen it all? In my own opinion, I feel CIG feels the same way and is focusing on new gameplay. But I also feel like it might be the fact that most of the planets in the Stanton system are done, and CIG can't add any more locations due to the lack of server meshing, so it's kind of forcing them to come back to gameplay. But whatever it is, I like it. Sure, Pyro would be cool and all, but what's more intriguing is what will we be doing in these places? So really, in conclusion, the debate on whether Star Citizen needs new locations is a complex one with valid arguments on both sides. Ultimately, it's a decision on the developers whether they focus more on locations or changing their priorities to expanding gameplay. So let me know what you think. Should we focus on new systems, as we have 100 slated to be added? Or focus more on gameplay pillars, then expand? Let me know in the comments section below what you feel. Otherwise, that's all I got for you. See you on the next one. Peace.